Later that night, Minsu met Sunjin at the university parking lot for their first date. They were both happy to see each other, and Sunjin complimented her, telling her how good she looked. Sunjin had booked an entire restaurant for the two of them. They talked for hours, and Sunjin couldn't stop telling Minsu how beautiful she was. Minsu was thrilled to hear this, as she had always believed she wasn't as beautiful as the typical Korean women. After dinner, Sunjin took her to the tallest building in Seoul, where they watched the stars together. Minsu marveled at the beauty of the place. Lost in the stars, she turned to find Sunjin gazing at her. She asked if something was wrong, but he simply smiled, took her hand, and asked her to be his girlfriend. Overwhelmed with happiness, Minsu said yes. They held hands, watching the stars, and Minsu wished the night would never end. When she returned to campus, Minsu decided to check on Kim, wanting to tell her that she and Sunjin were officially together. She didn't want secrets between them. She knocked on Kim's door, but there was no answer. Assuming Kim still needed space, she decided to try again the next day. The following morning, Minsu couldn't concentrate at work. She kept thinking about Kim and how badly she needed to talk to her. The thought of losing her best friend was unbearable. She tried calling Kim, but her calls were repeatedly declined, making her even more anxious. Meanwhile, Sunjin was in his office preparing for a meeting when he received a call from an anonymous number. He answered, and a woman on the line told him they needed to meet in 10 minutes. Sunjin asked who it was, but the woman insisted it didn't matter, claiming what she had to say concerned his life. When Sunjin dismissed her, she warned that not meeting her would affect Minsu. Surprised that she knew about Minsu, Sunjin reluctantly agreed to meet her. He arrived at a cafe where they had agreed to meet and was shocked to see Kim, who revealed she was the one who wanted to talk to him. Sunjin, surprised, sat down and asked her what exactly was going on and if something had happened to Minsu. Kim looked at him and told him that Minsu was okay. She told him that she had no choice but to do what she was going to do. Sunjin, still confused, continued to ask her what exactly was going on. Kim pressed her phone and sent a couple of pictures to Sunjin, telling him to take a look at them. Sunjin looked at his phone and was surprised to see pictures of him and Minsu on the date they had gone to the previous night. Before Sunjin could ask Kim what was going on, Kim told him that she knew he was from a very strict family and that his father would turn the world upside down if he found out that Sunjin was dating Minsu and had also hired her in their family organization. Sunjin, getting angry, looked at Kim and asked her why she was doing this and what gave her the right to think that she knew him or his family. Kim, looking serious, told him that she was going to send the pictures to Sunjin's father and post them on the internet for the whole world to see. Sunjin asked Kim why she was doing this and what exactly she wanted from him. He asked her if Minsu wasn't her best friend. Kim told him not to act clueless and that he had an idea of what she wanted and that she wouldn't sit aside and let it be taken from her. Realizing that Kim was talking about him, he laughed a bit and told her that he didn't belong to her and asked what made her think doing all this dramatic stuff would get him to like her. Kim told him he had 30 minutes to end things with Minsu, or she would go ahead with her plan. She said this as she walked out, leaving Sunjin seated there, shocked and confused at the same time.